So the world might be mended. So the world might be mended.
Oh, man. Miles, thank you very much for the sub, man. And welcome back as well. Enjoy your remotes. Enjoy being a skeleton. Welcome. Oh, man. Filthy, what's up? How are you doing, man? They added danger.
Yeah.
Or the added danger. Yeah, it's... man, that is so silly. I remembered to do it right, but I just... Of course, we have to get screwed by that. Alright, it's okay, Pi. You get remade until I kill Vort, and then you are deleted forever. Hob would have screamed on that hit. Well, I mean, like, it's the beginning of the stream. You don't scream at the beginning. You scream at the end. You have to, like, progressively build up. You can't be dramatic right away. You have to slowly get more dramatic, right? Unless his thing is just screaming right away. I need to acclimate my my brain to the memes. It's kind of shitty though. Like, I knew that dude was there. It wasn't a surprise or anything. I tried to avoid it, but it didn't matter. Tights, what's up? How's it going? Melons, welcome back. What's with the monk ass? Today was quite interesting. How?
PC equals laptop. I use both, okay? But yeah, it's an HP laptop that blue screened out of the box.
That's actually really unlucky, dude. I'm sorry to hear that. I'm sure they're gonna... They're probably going to be able to, replace it, right? No hit run where each hit takes away another year of everyone's life watching. String, thanks, man. First try, Michael? No, we did this yesterday. I got halfway through the game without getting hit, and then got hit by something just out of my control. So I think we did pretty good, but I didn't finish a full run because it was kind of late, and we'd streamed for a while. And continuing for a PB wouldn't, like, I mean, I already know what to expect from everything else. I'd say there's only one more thing that was kind of important to go over, but we had already streamed like a long time, and the run was going so slowly. Like, I wasn't playing that quickly. A lot of backtracking. Fists only for Gundyr to make up for the lack of Broken Sword. You hit your head twice. You accidentally followed someone playing Bloodborne and made a fool of yourself twice because you jokingly asked if it's a world record, but she didn't know what world record meant. Yeah, you gotta be mindful of the lingo. Just because someone's playing this game doesn't mean they know the abbreviations and cool strats and all that, right? It's advanced dialogue. What version am I running? This is current patch. Okay, we're gonna go for 6 of these. And then I'm gonna get 3 of these this time because I had to buy another one later anyways. Broken Straight Sword is right next to Gundyr Bonfire. Oh, did I not grab it? Oh man. Thank you for letting me know. Oh boy. If I get hit by one of these guys, I'm quitting forever. It's over. World record is advanced dialogue. Well, if you put WR, it's like, think of how many people abbreviate things that I've never heard of before. It's like, how can you expect someone to know what that is if they don't use that in their discussion? Or they don't see anybody using that. You know, there probably wouldn't be a reason for you to know what WR is if you don't. I don't know. If the community you're involved in doesn't use that as an abbreviation. Some people use like PR. Some people just say don't abbreviate things. You know, something like that. Some people just say PB. But wide receiver. Let me pick up 5 world records from the convenience store, and then we can do a few NGs. WR is your initials? Wow, you were born to be a champion then. That's pretty cool, man. If my initials were WR, I would have already done this run twice. Wasabi rice, of course. Jack, what's up, man? Weed rocks. What was Zap Raccoon? What's with the raccoon part? I like to DB in the RB for a WR. See, this is where it gets confusing. Your initials are MVP? Are they actually? That's pretty insane. Terminator, what's up? How are you? Skipping all of the enemies? Omega lol. How's that even funny? This is a serious matter right now. I have to ask you to not laugh. Can you break the broken stray sword? Yeah, it has durability. Let's see. It's only got 30 durability, so on Yorm, I killed him in like 10 minutes, maybe like between 10 and 15 minutes, and 15 durability was lost, roughly. So, I don't think there's anything on this ROM that will actually... Well, we're going to do Yorm with Storm Ruler anyways, but I don't think there's anything that's going to screw up the durability, but it is very low, though. If this was DS2, that would be like just... You'd be fucked. Okay, we're gonna go back to Shrine now. Double broken? Yeah, you can have broken sword. I don't know if I would do a run with that, though. That's a little bit silly. That probably won't even really matter, because you could just have a weapon unupgraded that does the same damage. Okay, but yeah, the hitbox on this is still pretty bad, too, so it adds challenge from how close you have to be to things. How long did it take me to practice 0-hit runs? Well, when the runs were originally... when the route was actually being made for DS3, it took everybody like a month and a half to get to the point, I'd say, of being able to have some level of consistency to go for 0. That was with like 5 different people contributing strats. Only 3 of which that actually completed it, but the other 2 people got down to like 5, and then I think they stopped. Or no, one of them got to 2 and the other one got to 5. Pretty sure. But, yeah, it took a long time. And then keep in mind, a lot of stuff since then has changed too. But that's just like the basis of being able to actually like do the run in general. And then I'd say like an extra half an hour per day just on Slayer and Cinder as well. Flea Flow, what's up? How's it going, man? Baldy's basis. Stronger or weaker than Ladle from DS2? Well, if you have a mundane Ladle, I think that's probably better than a broken sword. Drunk Monkey, what's up? When's the S? What does that mean? Isn't this the first time you tried no-hit runs? This is my first playthrough, man. I've never played the game before. The Smo playthrough, you would pay money just to see the titty hammer. The Smo run, I think I'm going to be doing that like after I go back to speedrun. Like, we'll probably take a break from these for a while. I've obviously done... I don't know, there's a tournament again for no-hits coming up pretty soon, so... I don't know, it's kind of like a debate. I don't know. I feel like I could just go back to speedruns, start learning them again. But I don't want to do more cosplay runs right now. Like, I think we've done enough for a while. I could just leave it and then come back to them once I'm rusty again. But I do want to do this run, definitely. And then I think I want to speedrun again. So hopefully, what I'll do is I'll just revert the game back to current patch, I think, just for the tournament. Maybe practice the day before or something like that. It shouldn't be too big of a deal. It's like, I think it's in like 10 days or something. Broken sword, no hit. Yep. Oh man. Is the next tournament Bloodborne? No, it's DS3 again, but there's apparently like 50 plus people that entered it. And then there's going to be basically eliminations of like, there's placement matches, and then there's going to be 16-person bracket, for the first actual round, and then semifinals and finals on the same day again. But they'll be like days apart, so there'll be 3 days for you to actually qualify to be in it, to be one of the 16 people, and then there will be and then I think there's just the first round on another day, which I think is leading right after those 3 days, and then there's going to be like a 2-day break, and then there's going to be finals and semifinals. But I can give all the dates in a command in chat, and then put it on Twitter and stuff like that. Put it in the Discord, but there will be one on Bloodborne as well. If you want to sign up for it, I believe you just have to get an invite from McRaptor to the Discord. So just give him a message, or you can give me a message and I can pass it on to him, like a whisper. Maple Syrup, what's up, dude? How's it going? Is Raw always best for SL1 runs? It's best for the beginning. This isn't SL1, but if you just mean like if you're doing an SL1 run, yeah, you'd wanna use Raw. Except for if you somehow are using Sellsword Twin Blades, because they scale with Dex. Even though you don't have many stats, it still does more damage sharp infusing it for some reason. I have no idea why. It's just the sharp gem is that good with the Twin Blades. What does SL1 mean? That's a soul level 1 run, which means that the character is the lowest level class you can start with. So you're picking deprived and then you're not leveling. Are Walnir bracelets done off of hit number or damage? It's damage. Boar vessel 600 to 500 BC Etruscan ceramic. What? Soupy, what's up, man? So leveling this run, refined for Broken Straight Sword? No. We're going sharp because by the time any percent's done, we don't have enough levels to put in his strength. And Dex to actually get refined to do more damage than sharp. It'll still be less damage than sharp by the end. Because we're going to put in endurance, and then just like go to town on the Dex. I think the endurance on this run's more just for the area though. Like you don't have to touch any of it. You could leave it the same the entire time. And for the weapon's sake, it's pretty good still. Say hello to me, you hollow guy. What? Is that supposed to be like a threat or something? You hollow guy. What's going on, Corleone? How are you? Sorry, I'm probably just trying to not fuck this up while catching up. Grasscrest Shield, what's up? Welcome back, man. How are you doing? Chris, how are you doing today as well? I am good. Thank you for asking. Notice me, senpai. How would that be a threat? I don't know. I'm not sure. I don't feel threatened. I'm just saying, like, is that supposed to be like an insult or like a bully statement? Calling someone hollow? That's... Can't say that's a common thing. Unless you're a 3-month sub or something like that. Oh my god, I forgot he was there. That genuinely was the most scared I've been today. I don't know if anything's going to actually get scarier than that. I forgot he existed. Oh man. Okay.
Soul of the war. lost, withdrawn from its vessel.
When are you finishing the high wall split? I'll do that right now.
Be granted, so the world might be mended. So the world might be mended.
There we go. Jambo1, thank you very much. Oh wait, did I say that right? Jambo1. Thank you very much for the sub, man. Enjoy your emotes, enjoy being a skeleton. Welcome. How are you doing today? Creep, what's up? How have you been? Can you upgrade the broken sword to +10? Oh yeah, I'm gonna be able to upgrade it. That's kind of the point, because like if we didn't, then it would be pretty much impossible to do some of the stuff. Like deacons, it's kind of funny. I have to do a running 2-hand attack with a bundle and red tear stone, and it's literally just enough damage. If I do one-handed and the same thing, or I don't use the bundle and I do the same thing, or I don't use red tear, any of those components get changed and it's not possible. So phase 2 deacons is fine, like that doesn't matter too much, but the first part I can't kill them reliably unless I have all those things. So I need 10 bundles, and I need to make sure I don't waste them before the end.
You have discovered the secret psyche of the Squillakilla. Enjoy your emotes and enjoy being a skeleton.
Wow, can't believe it's been an end already. Time flies. But anyway, happy birthday, Squilla.
Soupy, thank you for the 2 months in a row. Welcome back, man. I appreciate that. And also for using your Prime here, too. That is pretty cool. Thanks, man. It's not my birthday. You're still incorrect about that. Is the next tournament all bosses? It's gonna be any percent, but I can throw it by McRaptor for it to be maybe the final round is all bosses. That'd be pretty cool. I don't know, I think it actually depends on the people involved, because there's only so many people out of the large amount of signups that actually have done that run, like have done the DLC and all that. And even the people that have done the DLC, like me even, like I would get destroyed on it still, I think. Like I would definitely not be able to get like a one-hit PV with the DLC included. But I think we should be doing that, especially for Bloodborne, because the any percent on Bloodborne is super quick. So short. Could do the any percent Bloodborne in like under an hour if you were really fast. Cowboys, it's going pretty good. How are you, man? Ravioli, what's up? How have you been? Welcome back. Happy Barf Day. Wow. Okay, at least you're mixing it up a little bit. Does getting hit by things outside your control, like some kind of glitch or teleporting dogs, count? Teleporting dogs happen because you're not looking at them, so the game doesn't need to load their animations properly. So that's still a normal thing it's always been part of the game. There we go. I finally did that right for the first time in like a while, many times trying. That is the most consistent strat to not ever have a chance of getting hit by that dude, but for some reason I just couldn't do it properly forever. I finally got back to it. Okay, so yeah, like a glitch, if I fell through the floor right now and I died, that would still count. Unfortunately, I can't finish a run and then just blame a glitch saying that because I couldn't do anything about it, it doesn't count as a hit, because it's still a hit. Like, I still got hit, right? Especially if it results in death, or it's something with like an enemy, like if Yorm, for example, on that run on the tournament. If we look at that, if he does the thing where he just doesn't take damage, even though I clearly hit him, I can't just say that doesn't count. It obviously still happened. It's unfortunate, but like, that's just how it is. Same thing for like speedruns, you know, if you lose time on a glitch on a speedrun that's never happened to anyone else, it's not like you can just take that time away and not count it. It's still on the file. Are you gonna do DS Remastered run soon? Yeah, I'm gonna do no damage on DS1, all bosses plus DLC. So that will be while I'm speedrunning this. And that will be pretty cool. That's actually never been done before, so it'll be interesting to do that. Oh, and I was kind of thinking of, I don't know, like I made a save file earlier, just like dicking around for a little bit, trying to do level 4 Bloodborne, no hits on Moon Presence, and I don't know. I don't think I have it set up right, but it does. It's definitely a lot better than I expected. But I feel like it's kind of just based off of a chance. Like you have to spend a lot of insight and then pop a pellet, then kill the doll, and then run, and then hope that he jumps for the first attack, and then hope that he jumps again really quickly. And then you still got a lot of damage, but it's like I don't think I have enough insight spent to get the most out of it right away. I need a full bar, and then I need better gems. And I can properly see if we can do a level 4 no-hit run on Bloodborne with all the stuff. But yeah, that's... I feel like it's still going to be a chance thing related to the attacks that Moon Presence does. But I want to figure that out too. And if that doesn't work, then we'll just go back to trying to figure out that no damage. Did I complete 0 death version of this run? Sacrix, yeah, we did the all bosses no death with the broken sword. When you have to get a stress ball because of souls, did it piss you off that much? Yeah, this game kind of... It can definitely trigger you quite a bit. The fight in the background, yeah. Does Sigurd kill the demon on his own? He does sometimes, but like typically we don't actually stay here long enough to see what happens. So even if he did, I wouldn't know half the time. It's been like a rare case, but the demon can fall off the ledge, and then you just get the gem right away, and like 5,000 souls or something. Or maybe it's not 5,000. It's quite a lot. It's quite a lot for the beginning. Monster Hunter speedruns when it comes out for PC? No, definitely not. Do I stream through YouTube? I'm not allowed to. It's against the contract. But I wouldn't do that anyways. It might be simultaneous, but I'm pretty sure that I also am not able to do that though. But I do have videos and stuff. The way I look at it, I mean, like, YouTube's the best for uploads. Like, Twitch uploads are not that good. Like, they're good, but I'd much rather export to YouTube for upload-related reasons, because that's what they do the best. They don't do streaming the best, so rather stream here, because streaming's it's the best streaming platform. But yeah, I think if, like, you're a really established YouTuber, it's hard to migrate your audience to here. Like, you're going to lose a lot of it, so you might as well stream on YouTube if the content fits what people want to see on that. But there is complications still. You know, it's hard. Like, unless you're very, very successful, it's hard to, like, I don't know. You could be a streamer on YouTube, like, with an equivalent amount of metrics, but it wouldn't really be better to stream on YouTube than here. If for example, like, your returns on, you know, the amount of I guess what's it called, like the relativity of a similar size caster on that for streaming is not the same as this. Okay, let's go to the last bonfire. Let's do that. Broken Sword 0 Death Run going to be on YouTube, Cheesy? Probably not, no. Because we're going to do this instead, and this will be better, so I don't think it matters too much. Unless this takes a long time to do, then I might put it there, but like I feel like this is going to just happen if I put a lot of time into it, and not too long, so it's more likely people are just going to skip over one or the other, so... back from no Wi-Fi vacations, Pavel. So wait, you didn't have Wi-Fi the entire time? Wait, how long were you gone for? I feel like you were here during the time. Maybe you were on data or something? I don't know. Am I streaming from Xbox? No, I'm on PC at the moment. I probably should grab that armor, but gotta wait. This is the kind of run that people would have joked about you doing back when no-hit runs were nearly impossible. Dude, people still joked about it like months ago. And I joked about it too. I was like laughing, saying like that would be so silly to do, but we're doing it though. I feel like that's going to be the general progression of everything from now on. It's everything that just seems so like impossible is going to happen. Why not? Unless it's like just genuinely not like a fun idea at all. Or there's nothing in it that's like cool. You have a big streamer YouTube friend that went to Twitch and it worked out all right. His name is Aculite, if you've heard of him. I don't think I've seen his stream before, but like I'm not saying that it can't work out, but what I want to say is like you're sometimes better just streaming on that platform because you're going to retain your audience that you already have. Rather than you're going to shave off a giant amount of your audience transitioning platforms. That's like, it's like anything. Like you can change your name on here and you're going to lose people, or you used to lose people because sometimes people would get unfollowed or they would search your name and it wouldn't exist anymore. So they just think that you deleted your account or something. So it's really just that change. You know, some people don't use this platform who would watch YouTube, so they wouldn't want to come over. It's like a migration, right? Vasily, welcome back. How are you, man? Does that mean playing with the controller hooked up to a PC? Yes. Can't wait for SL1. This only all bosses plus DLC no-hit speedrun tournament? Oh no. No, it's gonna be grappling hook only. One-handed, upside down, hanging from the ceiling, Sekiro speedrun in under 10 minutes without putting any upgrades on the guy's arm, or something like that. I use the dagger. Well, I'm not killing anything with the dagger. This is, I'm using the weapon art to dash. It's just a dodge. But yeah, I'll also use the Storm Ruler to kill Yorm. I have that in the info command stated, and you can report me and sue me if you want to. Have you done items only? I haven't in this. If you do items only in this, typically you're looking at like hacking the game to put items in on the character, because you don't even have enough. You don't have enough items to kill Vort by the beginning necessarily, so it's pretty tricky to do that. Okay, so I guess we're gonna do this first. We're gonna get the other shards up here, get the ash, and then killing this guy with plus. I could get the +4 if I do this first, if I really want to. I'm gonna be losing out a little bit on levels because like there's some shards I could pick up by the bonfire or by the next part that I'm gonna miss out on. But I guess that's gonna make it speedier. Is your character being ugly reportable offense? If you feel it is, go for it. K-Dog, yeah, I would imagine most people probably do. It might just be apparent though, because I'll just turn the fan down a little bit. It's I just have a fan, so it's probably the noticeable part. Omega, what's up? How's it going, man? Yeah, I'm gonna be upgrading the audio a little bit pretty soon. I was gonna actually do it not too long ago, but the place I was at didn't actually have what I was looking for, so it will be. I mean, the gating algorithm in the thing that I'm gonna get is actually better, so it should, even though it's gonna be pretty similar, like the actual gating itself might be just like a smarter setup for like attack, release, and holding and stuff like that. The different timings on those things. Kind of curious to see how well it goes, but that's like one of the things that are gonna be better, I think, along with some other stuff. How might have you beaten on ugly characters though? Oh man, there's so many people that make amazing characters. It's hilarious, man. That's the thing about Sekiro that I'm actually going to be a little bit upset about. The fact you can't make characters because like there's no limit. Like you'll never see, like if you do similar face in this, it's so rare that you ever see a character that looks the same. It's like just so good. It's so random. Jay, thank you for the good luck, man. Without Storm Ruler, it's actually about 3 hours to kill Yorm. You could kill him quicker than that, but on this run, you risk the stop, so it's kind of not worth it. Plus, I mean, it's like just part of the fight anyways, so who cares? I know someone's gonna be like, yeah, I care. You suck. Do it again. You got hit by air molecules. You can kill Yorm in less than 10 minutes with riposte damage alone. Okay, so on this, actually, the riposte damage isn't really the selling point. You actually get more damage from just hitting him in the head without doing the riposte. But yeah, I know what you mean though. Like when you get the stagger, you get like a lot of better damage from his head.
Give that some more airtime. The people deserve it. Hun honorable.
Problem is though, reacting to the stomp is just ridiculous. It's so quick, especially like if you're like the stomp is actually like your reaction time doesn't have to be as good the farther away you are. So if you're right where his foot is, which you need to be to get it to happen or to get him to slam, it's like just it's too quick. You're probably never going to be able to react to it. It's like it almost hits you before you even see it. So that's mainly the problem. If you could bait the slam without being point blank, then I would definitely just roll the stomp. But the proximity of it, it's just way too close. Lord Enu, thank you, man. I appreciate it. I saw your thing in the message on Discord. I was laughing at that a little bit. Some more airtime. People deserve it. You got hit by the floor, technically. You got hit by a case of bullying. A case of the bullies. And then you decided to take it out on me for some reason that I don't know. Why you gotta be so mean? Come on, dude. Don't do this. Just run. Just run, dude. Alright, we're gonna have to buy more of those. Nice. You think we have two, just in case that guy's being an asshole. K-Glow, thank you for the good luck, dude. I appreciate it. Fox, don't even go there. Don't even go there. I feel like you say that because you know that your commentary is top notch, especially for someone that hasn't streamed for a really long time. Like, I can't say I'm jealous, but like, it makes me realize how bad I was at streaming when I started. There's people that stream for like such a little amount of time that do such a better job than I did. And it might be because like, I don't know, I guess like you have to do better now to get noticed because there's more people, but it's just like, I don't know, there's some people doing a really good job where you would think that they were doing it for a while, so it's... Or just people that I feel like are just naturally good at it, you know? Herb, what's up, man? Moses, what's up? How are you doing? Think so? I feel like I don't really have an interest in that, so I mean, hopefully this will suffice, but could also just be the setup I have. It's not really like amazing, but it's good. It's pretty good. So probably wouldn't be high quality through it like a Turtle Beach headset or something. Even though that's like what some people use. Hentalia, what's up? How's it going? Mentioned by name often, Jorgasm. What do you mean by that?
Don't
Take notes from me and
K
Witty. Well, hey, you know what? That's we should be taking notes from you. Favorite Souls? I would say Bloodborne's my favorite, and then this is the second favorite. think you're well known. It might just be because you're in. I don't think that's the case. Like, no offense, there's people that are like beyond the point of that I will ever reach, and they're not even well known because it's all relative to the community you're in. So if you're watching streams where people obviously know who I am, then that's just friends of the community. It's not really like anyone knows. I think the only people that everybody would, or like a large majority of people would have heard of that don't have interest in the content of the people that they're hearing of, would probably be like maybe like someone that's in like the top 5 streamers on the platform. Like if you're like Summit or like Disrespect or Ninja or something, obviously then yeah, you people know you even if you don't know what you don't even have an account for the site, because you'd be on like the news and stuff like that. So that makes sense. But I think it's all just relative to the community you're in. King, thank you for gifting Cleamash a sub, man. Enjoy your emotes, enjoy being a skeleton, Cleamash, apparently. The resub for the 6 months. How long, K-Dog? First stream I ever did, where I tried to figure out how to use OBS, was in late August, or actually no, it was like mid-August 2014. So that's the official first time I actually clicked the live button, and it was terrible. It was very bad. Death Ruler, not really. It's more of just like you guys or the community, like especially Souls. But like even if you didn't play Souls, even if you played everything, it still would take like you'd have to be in publications outside of the platform, and you'd have to like be networking. Your networking level would have to be so extreme that you'd have to have like insanely crazy social media and stuff like that to like there's people that are like really successful, like amazingly successful, but they still aren't like known in quotations. It's like the metric value doesn't alone have anything to really do on your actual account with like how well that transfers across like many communities, right? But I'd say you have a better chance if you do dabble in a lot of like very popular things, definitely. And you have a giant presence. Oh, it was 11? I'm sorry, dude. It made the sound of the... Was it actually 11? I thought I heard the resub sound for the 6 months. I apologize. Oh, man. Thank you very much. I didn't look. I wasn't looking when it happened. I was looking at the game. I'm sorry. King, thank you for gifting Metal Cat a sub as well. Or a resub. Metal Cat, welcome back. How are you doing? You like more low-key streamers? They generally produce more original content, in your opinion? I can see how you would
stream for the
come
first
to that
time,
conclusion.
but I have seen so many of your awesome D's runs in YouTube that I had to subscribe right away.
Jambo, that's amazing, man. I just want to clarify that I'm saying your name right, because I'm sure that you probably responded to it, but I might have not caught it. That's really cool, man. Thank you. Worst streamer ever? Loves longer subs than newer ones? Actually, that would be... I feel, okay, even though you should be appreciative of both, I think that that's actually cool to see when people are like really excited about how long someone's subbed for, because that means they've been around even longer. Have you... Do I know Man vs. Game? Yeah, I do. Wonder where he's gone to? It's probably just taking like a break or something.
Sup fam own piece.
Philosophy, thank you for the 36 months in a row, man. Welcome back. That's insane. That's the... Oh, man, I wish I had the new badge, but I don't have it yet. I need to get it made soon, man. I just gotta find Carson when he's not in the void. I need to pull him out of the void. I guess the question comes down to who's considered low-key. I would say like the vast majority of everybody's low-key, except for like, again, like there's like a weird divide where it's like the top like a fraction of 1% is like super popular, and then everything else all the way down to like 100% is just like low-key pretty much. Oh, but I'd say like there's mid-tier, there's like lower tier in terms of popularity, but like there's just a giant stretch of like just everybody's kind of like, again, like that means like on the higher end of that you can be very successful, but you're not like famous necessarily, in my opinion. Like, and that's good, I think, because I don't think people would want that feeling if they're just doing what they like. And you know, it's cool that you can do well but not have to feel like there's a burden because A certain amount of people like what you're doing, but I'd say a very small fraction of 1% isn't low-key. I'm considered low-key. I'll probably be low-key forever, which is good, because I don't want to be low-key. Or I don't think I would want to be not low-key. That's kind of the preference. Anyways, I am doing pretty good, Philosophy. Oh my, where did he come from? Who's that guy? Kill him, Dark Wraith. I'm gonna run away so he doesn't see me. Dude, that was like a planned murder right there. That was a premeditated strike. He's just like, I'm gonna hide. How was the guy on the right side right here not fighting that guy already if he was just right there? That's what I want to know. They're communicating. Maybe the Dark Wraiths are just actors, and they're fake dead. They're not actually. These guys aren't real dead. They're just faking it. They all work together. That's my guess. Okay, I need to be able... Oh, this guy can die, actually. Right now. Nice. Okay, that's super safe.
You have discovered the secret psyche of the Squillakilla.
I did say it correctly.
Enjoy
Okay,
your
thank you.
emotes and enjoy being a skeleton.
Zombie Diglett, thank you for the 2 months in a row. Welcome back, man. I appreciate you deciding to resub. How are you doing? How is the digging going? Have you seen anything under the earth that's scary? Dark Wraiths are from DS1. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff that's from DS1 in this. Although I think I like them better in DS1. What is that sub noise? That's Luality. She's trying to impersonate my my sub dialogue. This one looks sick, but also a mad test of endurance. Yeah, it's kind of funny because some things go really well, and then there's a point where you get reminded that you're using a broken sword again, and then you're like, oh, this is gonna take a long time. Like this, for example, it's not too bad. This is okay. Obviously, compared to Sellsword Twin Blades, like we're doing not much at all, but it's not terrible though. But if I go to Princes and Cinder, you know, like, or Pontiff might be okay, but you can notice Aldrich especially, like you'll notice the damage is just pretty bad. Oh god, wait, I didn't time that right. 1 second. I am going to check that in a moment. Okay, jump. Nice, perfect timing on that. Gojira Byron Lasers. That's actually an amazing name. Gojira is actually really good. It's a good band. Thank you very much for the sub, man. Enjoy your emotes. Enjoy being a skeleton. Welcome. Fox gifting Jay a sub. Fox, you can't do this again today. You guys are nuts yesterday. What is this? My god, man. Fox. Jay does deserve the sub a lot. He's really nice. He's done a lot for just supporting the stream and other people, and also like he's told other streamers about this place too, which he didn't have to do. He like gifted me subs to other people, I think. I don't know. Jay, enjoy your emotes, man. Welcome back. Thank you. Gojira is Godzilla though. I'm pretty sure they're also a band. Oh, it was a play on Godzilla. Okay. I'm pretty sure it's also, unless I'm crazy and I'm wrong about that. I think I've listened to them before. I'm hallucinating. Oh no. Yeah, see, like, in my mind, I'm not a Godzilla fan, so I know what you mean by that, but it doesn't... That's not the first thing that I think of, though. French death metal, but yeah, yeah. Best RNG of all time, by the way. I mean, I had a buff on my weapon, but it's probably going to be gone in 10 seconds.
Squilla, do you listen to Ghost?
Okay, nothing. I feel like nothing happened there. That was weird. I tried to attack and it didn't do anything. Reg, thank you very much for the 9 months in a row. Welcome back. Didn't know there was a band called Gojira. There is, yeah. They're not like super popular or anything like that. Like, it's pretty underground, but I'd say they're popular enough. Do I stream every day, Bender? I do, yes. I take days off sometimes, but not often though. Do I listen to Ghost? I don't really know. I know of Ghost, but I haven't listened to too much Ghost before. Someone was asking me that not too long ago too. If you want to send me any of the music that you like from them, you can give me like either like a YouTube link or a Spotify link in a whisper, and I will check it out.
Soul of the lost withdrawn from its vessel.
Okay.
Let strength
what do we
be
need?
granted so the world might be mended.
Definitely need these.
So the world might be mended.
Has it been so long already? Living for Squilla ASMR less than 3.
Ophelia, thank you for the 11 months in a row. Welcome back. I'm gonna do the cringe ASMR again if you keep saying that. Happy birthday to you. Everyone's deaf as well at the same time. Hi, guys. What, did you just come into, Meek? I don't know. Just something. Okay, wait. We gotta infuse with Sharp, and then I gotta level Dex. Let's do that. Or we could just leave the damage for now and get the upgrade materials instead. I think that's what I did last time. Or did I? Got 135. Wait. We'll do 33 Dex, and then I'm gonna check and see if this is better or not. Can I sing Despacito like that? I don't know the lyrics, but I've heard it once, and it wasn't a bad song, in my opinion. It was okay. Okay, let's see how much better this is. 1.6. Okay, so yeah, you actually do upgrade the Sharp Gem at this point. 11 out of 10, worth it. Thank you. How has your day been so far? Do I suffer from input delay playing on PC? No. No, I think there'd be less input delay on PC, if anything, than console, right? All boss, no hit run, Meek. This is just any percent. It should say in the info command. I would put it in the title, but I feel like the list on the screen also kind of mentions what's going on. Okay, we're gonna go and do things in catacombs. Something about a burrito. 7 billion plays proves it's at least decent or catchy. Yeah, it wasn't too bad. It was a pretty cool video too, I guess. Or they put a decent production value into it. Is this DS2 Tornak? This is DS 2.5. It's close. It's very close. .5 HD, yeah. 2.57 remix or something like that. It's like Kingdom Hearts. Wait, isn't there a Kingdom Hearts that's literally a number that's just like, it's like the weirdest fraction of a full number? And they actually titled it that? Like, it wasn't even a 0.5, it was something else. 2.8, yeah, something like that. I don't know. I remember seeing that, I was like, what? What is 2.8? 0.2 Aquafina. Oh man. How well would a fight with Yorm go using Broken Sword? On a no-hit run, it's not really worth it because the staggers from him stopping. So it wouldn't really go that. It would be completely fine other than just the stomps. Like if they didn't count, then I'd do it. On a no damage run with the Broken Sword, I could do that. Definitely. If I really wanted to. But I mean, I use Storm Ruler for every no-hit run anyways, so I feel like that's kind of just expected at this point. I mean, it's there, it's part of the game, it's part of the gimmick of the fight. It's like if I fought Walnir but didn't hit the bracelets or something like that on purpose, even though they're just there. And I refrain from putting only in the title, just so there's no kind of problem that we could encounter at all. Just in case someone wants to be SJW. Why do you punish yourself with these crazy runs? Actually, this run's pretty fun, man. I like it. It's cool, dude. I get the full running speed again instead of having to be like slower, and a weapon that has one of the most terrible hitboxes ever. Well, actually, okay, the hitbox on this isn't bad for the length of it, but it's obviously not. Like, I have to be very close to hit things, so it's cool in that way. The fights are more epic in a lot of cases. Especially the harder ones. What are you trying to say, asshole? I don't know. Wow. That's not nice. Luck Skill, what's up? How are you doing? Welcome. How's the damage? On this weapon, well, I mean, you could see for yourself. That was with a resin right there, so I'll kill this guy without a resin. Oh, now he's gonna be silly. I mean, I think with Twin Blades, these guys would die in like one hit or something. Or close, I don't know. Maybe almost one hit, like they're just barely away from one hit. So with this, like he's already damaged 3 plus the amount of damage I got from the firebomb, so roughly like 4 hits, maybe 5. If although I did level my dex a lot. I don't know if I did it more than I did last time when we did this. Let's see. I think it's like 4. Yeah, 4 hits. But luckily it's fast enough where they can't start spinning in between, so that's good. Couldn't get past him without summoning an NPC helper. For who? For Pontiff? Understands the Rolly Skeletons are memes? Probably. There's actually a costume that someone made that I saw dressed up as a bone wheel, and it was pretty funny. Although I don't know if it's like fully functional where they can actually roll around. that would be the next step. Worst boss in the series? I absolutely hate Covetous Demon. Although, are we talking about from like a backstory standpoint, or are we talking about, like, are we saying everything included? I can include every reason why I wouldn't like it, or literally just the mechanics of it? Because mechanically, there's bosses that are probably worse than Covetous Demon, or similar but just a slight bit worse. Have you seen Who is America? What is that? I thought that was a spelling mistake at first, or like a typo. Have you seen? I thought you were gonna say, have you seen Who is in America? Like, have I seen someone in America? Beta Chaos has to be the worst. I still think Beta Chaos isn't the worst overall. Covetous Demon isn't a gang of rats with a rat punk leader. Oh my god. Yeah, that's one of the worst. That's definitely up there. Yeah, that's very, very close to Covetous Demon for me. And then the last boss of Demon Souls is really bad mechanically, but it's good for, like, lore-wise, it makes sense. It's perfectly fine. So it kind of just depends on like what criteria we're looking at this. Can't believe you actually got the sword on that. Okay, I'm gonna have to go buy more fire bombs. Could you upload the stream? You'd like to finish watching it? You'll be able to watch it. Just go to my profile and click on the VOD, man. That's all you gotta do. And then, actually, I think what it'll do is it'll even leave off at the part that you were watching when you left. I'm pretty sure. So, you just have to go to my profile and look at the past broadcasts if you want to do that. Okay. Can anyone on PS4 pick up and drop some items for a couple characters on PS4? You have to see it once, one episode, it is gold. What is this supposed to be? Okay. Darkest Dungeon stream? V-Sweat stream Darkest Dungeon? Oh no. Pop in next time you can. I didn't even know he was streaming that. I didn't see it. What time do you play it at? That game's kind of funny because I feel like anyone that, like, I only know a couple people that actually know what they're doing on it, and then everyone else is just like, damn, fuck, shit, oh no, not that, oh, it's terrible. And then just when you think it can't get worse, there's just always something worse that happens until eventually you die. It's like a downward spiral until death, pretty much. And then for someone that knows what's going on, they're just like talking about all this stuff I don't even understand and all these items and preemptively planning like what they're going to be doing before they even see things, and like just all these strategies outside of the actual like encounters and all that. It's like, what the fuck? Everything just gets so bad, and then someone gets excited for a moment and then they get like diseased or something, or they get like the plague, or some dude just like hits them for so much damage and they're like, what? Or they're like, okay, I'm like ready to unleash this attack, and then it misses. It's like, oh, okay. So, yeah. You're back? You got hit? No. It would say on the counter if I did. I'm pretty sure. Also, I don't know if I would continue. I mean, I guess I might continue if I get hit at this point. Do like one practice run just in case. Great video teaching people how to do a run. He really enjoyed the way you gave the input. You talked to him about doing more videos. He said he'd love to. That you should bug me about doing more. Yeah, we are going to do more. We've already discussed that. We're actually going to do more after the tournament just finished, like on a weekend or something. And then now there's another tournament. And then on Friday, we're streaming the board game. So as far as that goes, there's other stuff that he has to do before he to like prepare for like a marathon thing that he's doing. And then as far as it goes for me, like outside of all that stuff, I'm ready to do it. Especially now that I've played the game in recent time more, so like I think I could have good input on it again. But yeah, we'll go over the optional bosses in the DLC. Although maybe what I should do is get a character ready that's already at that part. I don't know. I don't think I might actually have save files. The problem is like with stat distribution and stuff, there's some things that aren't like, they don't actually have to be concrete. You have wiggle room to change stats, and that's where it gets confusing, because I have a character where the stats were weird, and it's from like an old file where I don't agree with the stats I had, or I would have done something different now. It's going to be confusing. So I guess we don't really have to focus on that too much. We could just say like you could do like any amount of this stat as long as it's not like lower than this or whatever, for example. Finally.
Rig Fantex M4 Pro Full Tower Corsair RM650 PSU Intel i7 7700 KMZ R9 398 GGPU 250 GB SSD 1 TB HDD 16 GB of Corsair Vengeance Audio Shure SN7B Cloud Lifter Focusrite Scarlett 2i4 Interface Consoles Nintendo Switch PS4 Xbox 360 PS3.
Oh, that's my information. At first I thought that was like the specs of your computer that you got. I wasn't even paying. I was like half zoning it. Thank you, String. I appreciate it. Thank you for reiterating that. Can't wait. Watchdog, yeah, we're definitely going to be covering it, and then I think we're going to go in depth with certain things as well. Also, do I know Faraz in real life? We haven't hung out before, but we will be coming up in the winter, I'm pretty sure. Unless he just doesn't want to go on a trip that's going to be planned, but he's invited to join me and a lot of other people that are going to be going on a trip, so you might see some streams with both of us, where apparently I will take a jam tortilla and dunk it on his head, or throw him through a hoop. I don't know. I haven't even said any of this stuff, but he claims that apparently that's what's going to happen, so... what level in this run? What is Broken Sword scaling? I am level 25. It's scaling with dex because I put in like over 40 dex on this, and a sharp infuse it. The face is so scary even from far away. How are we doing the Souls board game? It's going to be on Tabletop Simulator, so it's like the same thing, but just like a digital version of it. And actually, in some cases, it's easier to play because you don't have to clean up stuff, and like you can like reset the table and all that really nicely. But yeah, it's the only way that, like, because we're all in different. Well, I mean, me and Froz are in Canada, but then Dave's in, I think, like Scotland, and I think Otz is in Spain, right? So, or somewhere like that. somewhere around there. So it would be kind of a hassle to meet up just to play a board game. Now fight straight demon? Never. I will never do that. Well, I will actually, but not on this run. Why should look like Ibrahimovic? Oh my god. Kinda does. I just need different hair. I need the longer hair, I think, right? Or does he not have long hair anymore? Oh man. One intense board game. Had to dip. How far did I get last night? We got to Pontiff segment, and then I got a fire trail that came through a building randomly after the enemy that did it should have been de-aggroed for some reason, and it was pretty annoying. Video game of a board game of a game of a video game. Pretty much. It's like gameception, man. Bicycle kick dancer in the face. Oh man, that'd be a cool moveset for a weapon. Like if you could do like a drop kick, like or something, some sort of like backflip kick. You could like run up the dude's like chest and then kick him in the chin and do a backflip. If you can't do that kind of stuff in Sekiro with the grapple, I'm gonna refund it immediately. I don't even want to touch it if you can't do a backflip chin kick. WWE Souls, yeah. Oh man. One intense board game. The board game is actually really hard to play. It took many sessions of trying to learn it, and we still aren't even amazing at it. And we've realized too, it doesn't matter if you know a lot about it, you don't really have a choice, so you're still gonna get wrecked. Like, there's no skill level with it. Like, unless you're just making blatantly, like, stupid decisions and stuff. Everyone seems to just have this, like, predisposed difficulty of, there's a large chance you're gonna get destroyed on it. That face launched 1,000 ships, oh no. Anytime you even think how long can you go without getting hit, you walk off a cliff home stretch. That's all right, dude. All you gotta do is just cheat engine out the cliffs of the game, or just like put on like no gravity. Just put on like a debug mode and just float. Good. Went to a game shop the other day to pick it up after watching Ots play it on stream, but they were out of stock. Oh no, really? Maybe because the people that originally had bought it came back and they had wounds on them. They like battle wounds. And they deemed it too dangerous to sell to individuals. Cinnamon, what's up, man? Yeah, it will be pretty interesting. Shield of One, Leonardo, I'm not going to be grabbing Shield of One. I don't need the souls on this. Plus, with the strat that I did there's not really much time to do it. But yeah, it's not, I don't even need Silver Serpent Ring on this either. Although, I do have to go and offer the fire bombs now, so I'm going to do that. Haven't played DS3 for 6 months. Demon Princes are gonna kick your ass. Oh, that's a hard boss, yeah. Probably, like, it's also a long fight to complete, too. Okay, how many of these do we have? We have 3 of each. Wait, I haven't even used one yet of the black fire bombs? Wow. Trading with the crows. Hey, check out my first try tree jump. You're gonna be jealous. The one trick they don't want you to know with tree jump. You will not believe what happens next. Wow. Want to get more souls for the damage, because the damage can't really increase that. Like, it's the scaling on this weapon sucks, man. It's still C scaling, so at a certain point, like we're almost at the point where it's not really going to go up more other than from upgrades. And yeah, insane ninja tree jump. I can't detect the sarcasm. From what? From Shield of Wand? Tree skip, you either get it first try or 50th try. Dude, that was actually such a hard thing to do when we were doing the first person run. Oh my god. It's terrible. Okay, I'll put on Silver Serpent for Dancer, and then we'll take it off once we get Red Tear Stone. The Hello carving? I don't know where that is in this. Do I like Neo Denny? Not really, no. I played it though. I gave it a chance. It was cool for a little bit, and then it just kind of got... It got very boring for me after a while. It's just too much of like the enemies were getting pretty boring and repeating, and even the soundtrack was repeating on a lot of bosses. There were some bosses I really liked, and then there was others where it's like they could have just been like a basic enemy. I think they weren't like too special. A lot of humanoid fights too. Like, it's a lot of people that you're fighting as bosses. And what else? I guess the story is probably the biggest part for me. I wasn't a fan of the story. It didn't interest me at all after a certain point. Not used to so much story. Legends from Three Tides, Javier Rodriguez, Henning. I don't even want to try to pronounce that last word or name. Orikashi. Deno, who I already have a tattoo by. What? Okay, let's kill Dancer. First person VR run. Lobos already did that. If you want to see it, but yeah, it's it looked pretty weird. I don't know. I don't think I would ever really be interested in doing it, but I try it just for the shits and giggles, like for a moment. But I don't think I would really want to play the game like that. Do you jump farther if you're under 30%? No. I think your jump is the same no matter what. You definitely run faster, and you roll a longer distance.
Give the people a close-up of that lip dancer Buteri.
Lordy, new thanks, man. I appreciate it. VR no hit run confirmed. I didn't buy the dark resins, rip. It was good while it lasted. We have +7 this time, though. No resin dancer, broken sword, lol. Or I could just use these. Or did I not get +7 again? I don't think I did. One day I'll get +7. Oh, it is +7. Okay. Yeah, so it didn't even make that much of a difference. The dark resin actually is mostly the main source of the damage there, I guess. So +4 to +7 on that didn't really matter too much before. Why are you not playing two-handed? Because straight swords actually get more damage per second if you're going to swing multiple times with one hand, because you can swing faster. There's certain cases where I'll use two-hand on this for like deacons if I'm going to swing once, but how do you do this time after time and not get hit? I've practiced the game a lot. Although the camera locked itself off automatically in one part where I could have easily died just because I knew the timing, but I couldn't see what was going on because the walls canceled me being locked on, which wasn't my choice, so it's pretty unlucky, but I mean, there's only like one thing I can think of where you can't do anything about it with Dancer, and if there's like one particular attack that's staggered, it's like delayed, and if it hits you, or if it happens on a certain angle while you're like by a wall, then it's pretty much impossible to do anything about. But even then, there still might be something you could do. It's just I've never been able to do anything. Rick, what's up? How's it going, man? Is that Jennifer Lawrence, the character? Oh man. I'm still using Broken Sword, or I'm going to be using Storm Ruler? It's going to be Storm Ruler for that. Sarah Jessica Parker, this character? I don't know if I can agree with that, but the unibrow is it's a very mysterious characteristic. I think it changes the look a lot. Once you remove the unibrow, it could be anybody. It's like the ultimate disguise. Hey, it looks like a carpet. Oh no, that's rough. Soupy, have a good rest of your day, man. I will see you later. Take care. Party Arthy, what's up? Howard the Duck's wife. Hobo Hag, what's up? Sniffy, what's going on? You saw last time you saw someone with a unibrow for real was early 2000s, and you made fun of her. That's not nice. Man, there's probably a lot of people with unibrows that just like either like shave their eyebrows or they get them waxed or something. So, I mean, maybe they just wanted to rock it. They wanted the power of the force of the unibrow. They wanted to be guided by it. It was their compass. What do I expect from Sekiro? Whatever I've seen so far, basically. There's not a huge amount of stuff out for it, but everything looks pretty good, man. I don't really have expectations for things. I just embrace them as they are. So I don't really have anything that's on I don't have a list of things that I need it to do. It's just, it's gonna do whatever it does, and if I like it, then that's good. I'm probably gonna like it. Cheesy, have a good rest of your day, man. We'll see you later. Mudkip, what's up? I'll be Ben. That was really weird. I've never seen that before. I didn't know you could like just flatten him like that while he was in midair. I basically just Capra Demoned him. That was like what happened to me on the DS1 run. Just get grand slammed in midair and just pancaked. C1, how are you doing? Ed, and Eddie can rock the unibrow. I know Ed, and Eddie, but I didn't really watch it too much. It had like really funny art, or like a funny art style though, right? Like there was like some pretty insane things that were drawn in it. Bill Murray. Worst part about this weapon isn't the damage, it's the range. Yeah, that's actually one of the... That's the two things. It's the lower damage and the range of it. You're literally just taking a like a short sword. It's not even a broken straight sword. Or sorry, it's not a broken long sword. It's a broken short sword. So it's already a sword that has a lesser hitbox than the long sword, but then broken in half. So, but surprisingly, it's not that silly. Like where if you hit something with the part that's kind of sticking out a little bit more, because it kind of has like a diagonal cut on it, I guess, where it's like broken off, it actually will still hit the target. So it's not like a shittier hitbox than it should have. It's pretty accurate. Thank God. It's always a benefit. But yeah, it is a pretty short hitbox. There's not a lot of weapons I've used that I can think of that have, other than just like a straight up dagger. That's kind of like, it's like a dagger with the moveset of a straight sword. And less damage than a dagger. I think, I'm pretty sure. Oh no, are we gonna have to do dagger only no hit now to test that too? Marvin, what's up? How's it going, man? Oh, Jalo, welcome back. If you could eat only one color of food for the rest of your life, what would you pick? It can be naturally or comes that color when prepared artificially, I mean. Coloring is banned. Oh, it becomes that color when prepared, sorry. I don't know. No idea, man. What would you pick? I feel like there's so many things that are just different colors that it's not really easy to decide that. Pizza or steak colored? What is pizza colored? I have a 0-hit PB average? No, man. My PB is just making it halfway through the game and then just quitting because it was pretty late yesterday. I made it to Irithel, and then a fire trail went through a building after the enemy should have stopped attacking and just randomly came out of nowhere when I thought we were safe. So basically, I was just like, you know, that's good enough. We did pretty good. So on this one, if we get hit, we'll continue for the practice. Prepared meat is brown. Okay, like beige then, something like that. I mean, that would cover a decent amount of stuff. Meat, wine, and pizza. Obviously red. Is steak brown or reed? Kay, what's up? How are you doing? Welcome back. So this is where you can see the damage not going up too much. We should only need 40 dex for Sage anyways. And then like the firebomb that we throw at the dog after that will be better. So, you know, 20 endurance, let's do 42 dex. Or, we'll go 41, and then I'm going to buy a bunch of buffs. So I thought that you could only have 10. I keep forgetting this, but you can have more than 10 of these at a time. Which is pretty cool. You can only have 10 of the regular resins, though. And then, what do we want? There's something else. I guess that's it, maybe? Is Gold Pine Bundle even worth it? I don't even know if that makes sense. Maybe for Pontiff? I don't need all of them, though. We're just gonna get 2. And then I have 2 fire bombs still. That should be good enough. Did I get red tier stone? I did. I'm pretty sure I did. Yes. What game is this, Beliba? I don't know. I've never seen it before. I'm just as confused as you are. I'm waiting for the dude that owns the stream to get back so I can ask him. This is one of those breaks right now. What's the scaling for it, and what am I going to infuse it with? It's infused with Sharp already. It's going to stay like that. It scales with Strength, Dex, or both equally, I'm pretty sure. So it really doesn't matter what you infuse it with. Right now it's a C scaling in Dex. And I do that because we're not going to get to 40 Strength before we're done, and then still be able to get like 20 plus Endurance. Unless I like boost the hell out of the soul intake, which I don't really feel like I need to do, because when you get refined and you get 40/40, it's not that much better than this. And you have to invest so many extra souls. And by the time I actually reach that, it'll already be the end of the game, so it won't matter. Difference between bundles and resin. Resin lasts 60 seconds, does less damage. You can only hold 10. Bundles, I think you can hold like 30 or something, maybe? I don't know, it's something crazy. And then they last 7 seconds and they do more damage. And you can also, you can buff the weapon without slowing down too, so there's like a running animation for it. There's like a rolling animation, running animation, and maybe backstep animation. So you don't have to stop moving. Five resins for 20 bundles. Oh, 20. It's 20 for bundles. Okay, so it's twice what I originally thought. Yeah, I was thinking it was 30, and then I'm like, I actually really don't know. Is it because isn't fire bombs 30? Can't you like not hold 99 fire bombs on this? Favorite boss? Nameless King's my favorite. Almost as easy as Pinwheel, dude. Pinwheel is scary, dude. Did you see that Great Bow run with Pinwheel on NG+? Dark Steel, what's up? Oh, it's only 10 black firebomb. Really? Are you sure about that? Is that 100%? Why would it be different for black firebombs? I could have sworn I had more than that and also more lightning urns at one time before. It's weird. Oh, maybe that's why the dude moves over there, because actually wait. No, that still doesn't really explain it. He was moving when I was over there for some reason, but why? Okay, maybe one run coming up soon he won't be in that spot. He's kind of closer this time, but not, I don't know, like it's confusing. Split Zac, yeah, I'll do that once I get to the bonfire. 10 black, 20 normal for firebombs. That's so weird. Yorm without Katarina. Nuke, we're gonna be using the Storm Ruler on it. On hold with IRS, please kill you. Oh no. Is that for work-related stuff or for like personal things? Is the happy a new emote? Yeah, I think that's the newest emote at the moment. Is this serious business attempt, Red Rum? Yeah, I just gotta focus on that part because there are memes that can happen. Next run should be a double broken sword with hollow gem on without being hollow. Double broken sword with hollow gem. Why didn't I finish it yesterday, Frickers? We've been streaming for a while, man, and it was getting late, so it wasn't like there was no huge reason to finish it because we could have just done this again today at the beginning. Did a no reset, then did a lot of actual attempts after that, so. Because the run before that lasted longer than I thought it would, and it took forever to get one started, and also just was so slow, my brain was just like, nah, like, even if I finish it, it's not going to be like a quality practice, because I was obviously not, like, I was all over the place. How do you have patience to answer the same questions over and over? It's the same thing as like working in a store. You're going to have people asking the same questions, right? Every job I've had, except for like the things where it's not dealing with people, which is only like a couple, you have to answer the same questions all the time or say the same things in a lot of cases, aside from like actual conversations that will happen once in a while. So especially with this, like, it's an expectation that people are going to want to know. The problem is, though, people just can't, like, they don't check the title and they don't look on the screen. Which is fine, it's just the thing, it's just a product of, like, the time we're in now with attention spans and just the way that things work, but I wish sometimes there'd be a little bit more of a, you know, a desire to check the info command, or the title has the info command in it in case you don't read the title. And then the screen has the amount of stuff happening so that if you don't see what you think might be in the run, then it's not in the run. But I still can't be mad at anybody for that, because I've even made that mistake myself sometimes, but I don't ask the person, I'll double check myself, because I'm used to it. But if I wasn't used to it, then I could see how you would just ask because of that. And then there's people that don't want to check because they want the answer from the person, even though they could check and they know they could. So it's not really, it's their preference, right? And I'm doing the same kind of content. If I was doing different content, there'd still probably be questions, but it wouldn't be the same about like the contents of what's being played if it was a first playthrough. So if you're doing anything that's like focused and not like a first playthrough, then you're probably going to get that. A lot of people have to deal with that. Storm Ruler for Yorm, filthy casual. Yep. The worst of all the kinds of casuals. Where's the Hangover 3? I know you have it. Yeah. Oh, man. It's funny because when that guy asked that question and he was freaking out, I showed him that there wasn't any left. Like, you don't even have to do that, but I had like one of the scanners that has it had the inventory numbers on it, and I showed him. And he's just like, he's like, I don't believe you. I saw it online. Oh, man. What NG is this? Split. Oh, yeah, I said I would do them at the bottom. I'm sorry. 1 second. I got into the run mode. Oh, no. That was bad.
Use the Storm Ruler on Deacons next time. Weapon art only poggers.
Weapon art only Storm Ruler on Deacons. That'd probably be kind of funny. They might get knocked over. Man, this is the worst. Come on.
It's been 84 years since he entered the fog gate, and he has barely done anything.
String, thanks, man. You changed your name color again. What are you doing?
Just use some firebombs and I won't tell anybody, bless Squilla.
Lordy Nuke, firebombs wouldn't actually be better, they'd be worse. Fortunately. Thank you, though. That is so annoying, come on. Don't do that. It's over, finally. Jesus, man. And the camera's just gonna spin forever. Wait. I screwed that up. 1 second. Let me fix this. There we go. Okay, now it's not on the screen fully. Now it is.
You
Perfect.
actually missed that? Unsub loser badger hole.
If anyone wasn't dizzy already before, now you are. String, thanks, man. I missed that? Wait, what did I miss? Why don't you use Quen? What is Quen? Is this gonna be like a Ligma joke again? Oh my god. You say GG, but it wasn't? Ah, I see. Better than any of your runs, Downfall? Well, that's with +9 on it, so almost the highest upgrade you can get. 40 dex, a Sharp Gem, Red Tear Stone, Flynn's Ring, and a, like the highest damage fire buff. That's not Karthus Flame Arc. Characters getting gold medal in the Olympics. That's what we came here for, the gold, so I better be getting it, man. That's Quan. That's like my favorite emote from ATP. All right, so we got 1, 2, 3, 4. I feel like that's not good enough. 5. Okay, 4 would have been fine.
I paused and unpaused. I've been a minute behind. What is this? Avod. Up
A
top on
minute
your right.
behind. String, thanks, man. I appreciate it. What is this? A VOD up top, am I right? Okay, actually, now that you said that, VOD, it just reminded me. What are everybody's opinions on the new layout? Because I finally saw it yesterday, and there's some people that might have not mentioned it, but people were telling me that they didn't like it in yesterday's stream, and I saw it after, and I'm like, what is happening? You don't have the new layout yet, Copester? Oh, really? You haven't seen it? It's asinine. New layout hasn't rolled out for you. What new layout? It's for the site. It's like the way that the profile pages are displayed and stuff. What's new about it? They changed around a lot of stuff of like where things are located. Don't like it. No one likes it. Is there an individual here that likes it? Out of curiosity. Didn't want to do that. I didn't want to do that. This is kind of sketchy. Now he's dead. Okay. It like just made me do the riposte because I got to get so close to actually hit him. That's another disadvantage with this. You can't hit outside the riposte one or the riposte range. It'll just make you go into it. Like I'd have to actually do an R2 or something like that, or jump attack him maybe to start off. I don't know.
At Climbus 7, I don't understand what you mean.
You have a 15-inch laptop, so it doesn't really handle the space well. You feel like they designed it for huge monitors. I can understand what you mean by that because my chat monitor is in 1360 resolution, so everything on it's like very cramped. Like it doesn't even display full pages for certain things. So I have to double check and see if I'm missing information on the other screen. Do I have a Discord server enemy? I have a sub-only Discord at the moment. That's for like announcements and the moderators and stuff like that, mainly, but technically we do. Okay, come on. Nice. Thank you for ignoring you, Thrickers. I didn't see anything you said, man. I might have missed it. I'm trying to not die on this run, dude. I mean, I know that you guys might be able to see more of chat than I can, and you assume I can see everything you can before it's like up the page, but I can only see so much. It's for emotes as well. Yeah, you can use emotes in Discord if you want to, if that's what you mean. Sebdog, what's up? How's it going? What happens if a sub runs out? Do you get kicked out of the Discord? I think you do, yeah. I'm pretty sure. It's not like a one-time sub gets into it. It's kind of like for the people that are subbed at the moment, because a lot of the information that I will be relaying is relative to that in terms of announcements and stuff like that. But I mean, you're not really missing out on too much if you're worried anyways. It's not the biggest deal. I like how it came down to one of these again. That's pretty crazy. I'm gonna use this for these guys. I don't think the regular weapon without it would two-shot them, would it? Maybe, I don't know. They also have that fire animation too. How's it going, J Davey? How do gifted subs get to Discord? Oh yeah, like if you are someone that owns a sub for the channel at the moment, you get it for the time that you're sub. But I assure you though, you're not really, like, as much as I can say you're not missing out on too much, it is one of the sub perks, so that's why I made it for that reason, to give extra perks to the subs originally. It wasn't that I didn't have a Discord before that, and I didn't plan to. And it also has the higher voice quality server, so you can use, it's like the partnered server quality and all that, and the features that you get if you're a partner. So that's partially, you know, because it's just to give an extra edge to someone that's subbed over like your regular Discord experience that you get. And a lot of people do that. But yeah, you're not going to roll in and there's going to be like stretch limos and you know, free gold chains on a hook with a butler that serves you any kind of beverage you want.
Soul of the lost withdrawn from its vessel.
Why not?
Let strength be granted so the world might be mended. So the world might be mended.
Enemy, thank you very much for the sub, man. Enjoy your remotes. Enjoy being a skeleton. Welcome. How are you doing today, Enemy? Can we be friends? Can we talk it over? Why do you gotta be so abrasive? I got partnered. Did you get the hoodie? Yeah, that was a while ago. That was like, I want to say that was like 2016, maybe like 2017, early 2017. But yeah, I got the hoodie. The hoodie's really nice. I'm probably gonna get more of them from them because the one I have now is like, I don't know, it shrunk a little bit, so definitely see if I can get another one. But they're really nice though. They're so soft, man. Like, it's, I don't know what material they use. I gotta check, but I would like to, if I ever had hoodies, I'd like to make them out of that if I ever did them again. What's the PB on this? The PB is nothing because we hadn't finished a run yesterday. But we beat the PB right now because we made it past the part that we got to yesterday. In terms of distance, at least. Notifications started working for you as they should. Actually, no, it's really weird. YouTube notifications weren't working for me for a while. I just randomly started getting comments again. I hadn't seen comments in the notification tab for like I think it's been like almost 2 months. It just was shut off. So I'd sometimes catch like the last 3 of them or something like that on the Creator Studio dashboard thing, but like the notifications weren't for anybody commenting anything for me or anything like that. It was all just other people that I had a sub to that had uploaded something that's weird. Which I don't even care about that stuff, so I tried to fix it, and it says it was turned on, so I guess they had a glitch with it or something. For a long time. Last days were bad, but your fever is gone now. How are you? I'm doing pretty good, man. Glad that you're feeling better. That's having a fever sucks. I hate the whole like body temperature thing screwing with you and all that. Especially, I guess, if it's warm too and you have a fever. Like I wouldn't say that majority of the time I'd be sick would be in the summer, but I can't imagine how that would be just if it's like really hot and you're also really sick. Soldier, not too much, man. I am trying to practice my broken sword sharpening skills on this post right now and simultaneously lowering the durability. How are you doing? Do you get notifications every time someone comments the troll potential? Not every time, but for like a decent amount of them. I think there's like 3 categories. There's like there's ones that are like held for review. There's ones that are likely spam, and then there's other ones that are just normal comments. So I only see the ones that get classified as normal, but there's like occasionally one in a bunch that's normal that's not actually normal. It's kind of silly. But yeah, I wasn't seeing them for a while. Ever consider doing a fist only no hit? Seems like the next logical step, or maybe wood hammer. What is the wood hammer? How do you have the patience to answer the same question over and over? String, you're just a bully at this point. I'm refusing to read that if you ask that again. You watched the Viewers at Difficulty Trilogy on YouTube. It was really cool. Soldier, that was so fun to do, man. We're gonna do that again in September, but this time it's gonna be with a lot of extra twists. I'm gonna try to get a bunch of different devices that I can plug in that I can have set up just by switching them really quickly, like different types of controllers. I'm gonna have I don't know, maybe we'll like throw in like hot sauce or something crazy like that. We'll do and I'll redo the list of all the different modifiers of how I'm playing the game as well to add new ones. I already have ideas that are written that I didn't do for the last one, but I'm gonna make it like really silly this time. I'm pretty sure. Dance pad, I don't think we can do dance pad. I want to get a DJ Hero turntable, and then we got the arcade stick, a Guitar Hero controller, and then I need another oven mitt or boxing gloves as well. That'd be cool. Maybe like a MIDI keyboard if that's possible. And I want to just have it all set up so I can just switch it whenever and see if it's quick enough to just go between them. I know some of those things won't really have a big problem with being switched because they just natively work, but we'll figure it out though. Watching the stream and playing RuneScape makes life's difficulties easier to deal with. A luck skill. What do you do in RuneScape out of curiosity, like these days? Like what's the go-to thing to do? Like what are people doing that play the game still? What is the ultimate goal that everybody wants on it?
Hendrik saw Clapton.
Dr. Seuss, thank you for the 5 months in a row. Welcome back. Hendrix or Clapton? Okay, so I'm not like a super fan of either. But that's a hard decision. I might have to go with Clapton. But like that's no hate to Jimmy or anything. I mean I've listened to both their music, especially like when I was younger. I listened to a lot of that because my grandfather was into it. But I'm not.
If you won't read it, then listen to it. How do you have the patience to answer the same questions over and over?
Oh God.
How do you have the patience to answer the same questions over and over? How do you have the patience to answer the same questions over and over? How do you have the patty?
Clapton's I Shot the Sheriff, Zero Soul. I might have like a while ago. I don't know. I don't actively like listen to their music now or anything, but I definitely used to. Trying to think like also yeah, String, thanks again, man. This is getting so trolly, man. Oh God, I think we're like approaching the boundary between toxic and normal. It's getting weird, man. Okay, we got the pine bundles. I only have 2 of them left. I thought I bought 6. Oh no, I got 2. I was gonna get 6. Everything's fine. Yeah, okay, so like they're both pretty iconic. They're pretty influential in terms of like music at the time, and they both written really good stuff. But it's just to me they're both the same. Like not the same person, not the same player, but just they're I would categorize them as just the same in terms of my interest that I've had with them. It's just they don't like I don't look up to them like somebody might, and I think it might be because like they're like way more old school. Like they were already old school when I started playing, so it didn't. And I know that doesn't matter fully, but it does in a way, kind of. I wasn't listening to a huge amount of old music when I was little, but I did listen to some of their stuff and like Cream and all that. So, I mean, it's just. Why am I doing this? What the hell was that? Okay, I gotta change the subject. Anyways, yeah. So they're both cool. I couldn't really pick. Man. But I think I've listened to more Clapton than Jimmy, though. Can you play Britney Spears' Toxic for you? No. You're just gonna type, what am I doing? Yeah. Okay, yeah, my brain's getting confuzzled, dude. The point of switching between the weapons, that wasn't actually supposed to happen. That was a muscle... Or not muscle memory, that was a mental glitch right there. If you understand how many things I'm thinking of at the same time while doing this and trying to keep in mind the relative subjects that have just happened in chat, so I don't forget if someone tries to talk about something that was not the most recent topic, I'm probably like pushing the limits of thoughts at the moment. So, and I'm terrible already at that stuff, so it doesn't help. Guitar playing stream, I would never do like what's it called, like I think for what most people would be doing, unless you have like a very good studio setup, you would have like a mic amp. I would never do that. And digital setup wise, it would be very stressful on my CPU to stream Cubase in full quality with everything. So I would have to figure out if that's even possible to do without having an audio dropout. Otherwise, it's fine. I know that Viking's doing like jamming stuff, but he's just miking his amp, which is cool, and I don't do that, so it's not as viable. I could try to figure something out. ASIO for all. Friend, what's up? How are you doing? Arcade Fire Sprawl 2. Arcade Fire is really cool, man. I remember there was a day where I ended up listening to their entire discography. Like, literally, like, almost, maybe not everything, but, like, a shit ton, like, most of it. Just in order, like, from back to front. It was crazy. And I forgot that it was on. I was just that, like, just zoned out on it. You gotta walk forward. Okay, I'm gonna focus again.
combo breaker. GG.
Slayer John is a lot of practice, man. Wait 1 second. Duracell, thank you, man. Thank you very much. Welcome back. How are you doing? Singabob, yeah, man. Indeed. There's still one more thing. I gotta figure out jailers, I guess. What we're gonna try to do is, I guess, not kill the jailer per se, but we're going to run away from the first one after it's backstabbed. I hope the backstab kills it. It might. That'd be really amazing, but I doubt it, though. I think what I could do is manage to get a bundle before I get it, just in case, to increase the damage. If I could set up red tier stone before that, too, that'd be insane, but I don't think there's a way to do it that's safe. Teach me? Yeah, you just gotta put in a lot of time, man. There's nothing I can give you some advice on, like, how to practice it more deliberately and not waste time practicing it, but I can't really, like, you just gotta put in the time, man. Take the bonfire? I lit it, didn't I? I'm pretty sure I lit it. That's wooden hammer? Okay. Great wooden hammer. Where do you get it from? Insane to you that someone has the ability to do that? Well, it's possible. I mean, like, if the game lets you do it, no matter the difficulty, obviously you can become, unless it's like inhumanly possible. Like, obviously, like DS2, SL1, like rolling certain attacks is not humanly, like it's not realistic. So like you're going to be near perfect, but it doesn't matter either way. The margin of error in this is pretty, like, it's fair enough where the amount of frames you have is possible to be consistent 99% of the time, but you have to put a lot of time into it to get to that point. What advice do you have? You're so stuck on SL1. What is the problem you're having on it? Like, where are you stuck? Any way to speed your download speed on Switch? I've never downloaded anything on a Switch before, man. I have no idea. It probably has to do with the wireless receiver inside the device itself, bottlenecking your connection or something. Or your net is not... have you done a speed test for your net? It could just be the receiver inside of it. Which wouldn't... It would be the same for every single device, right? Or maybe the service that you're using to download has a cap for the speed. Character kind of looks like you, Singabob. Really? Does it? That's kind of scary. Nikita, what's up? Server is on. What do you mean by server? Like, are you talking about online on this? Anyone give you tips for BL4 Ebrietis? For the worst thing she does is the glide thing, like the dash attack. So for that, you want to... I find the best way to do it is if you try to get enough distance, stay at like a maybe 15-foot distance at all times, 10 to 15 feet at least, and just try to, like, if it, like, no matter what situation happens, try to like get back into like a neutral space of that much at all times, just in case she does that. And then when she does it, dash one time immediately as soon as you see it to like set up some distance, and then iframe the rest of the attack when she actually is like about to hit you, because even if you dash and you dodge most of it, there's an arm at the back that hits you after she's like passing by, even if you've already dodged the main part of her body. So to set up for that small arm at the back that slaps you, you gotta like have distance preemptively. As the attack starts, the tracking is just able to miss you by a bit, or you're able to like miss the attack, or have the right position to iframe the arm. Memer, what's up? How are you doing? What weapon would I give advice for an SL1 run? I would say if you can get the Dragon Slayer axe, that's literally the best weapon for SL1 in the game. You have to kill Kraton to do that, so you have to do Cirrus's quest line, and then kill him once with her, and then you got to kill him again later on in Irithyll if you get to the part where you're about to go through, you know, that place where it's like really dark and there's all those invisible guys. You drop off the ledge. There's like a staircase to the right. Before you see the Pontiff Beast for the second time, like right before that part, he invades again. Which you probably know of already, but that's the best weapon, definitely. If you're not using that, I would use the broadsword, raw infused, and if you're not using that, I would use the reinforced club. Probably raw infused as well. But broadsword's better than reinforced club, and then Slayer Axe is better than broadsword. You're only gonna have trouble on Nameless Phase 2 with that, because the lightning damage. So broadsword for Nameless Phase 2 would be smart. Watcher, it's going pretty good. How are you, man? Valerian, welcome back. You need the Faith Ring after Champion Gundyr. Yeah, you need to have some rings to meet the requirements. I think you need Night Ring and Faith Ring. So the one for Faith you get after Gundyr. Night Ring you get right before Slayer. If you go on the roof where the ladder is adjacent to his fog gate, you just go across that. So there's like a connection with the roofs. And then there's like two dudes standing on the other side of the cross, like the roof stretch, and then you just go into like, you fall into that building, like down. It's the item right in front of you. Gonna do DLC as well on this? No, definitely not, man. I don't think there's any consistency with DLC with this weapon. Why does walking not cause aggression in the enemy? It's because they can't see you and they can't hear you. They have a very, they have like some pretty big tunnel vision with their visible range of what they can see, so for those particular dudes, you just have to like walk particularly in a certain way. But there is one dude that sees you, he just can't hit you because by the time he starts firing, you're already down. And then he doesn't actually try to chase you, he'll just keep trying to shoot from the alley. Is Colpster familiar with the Discord? Colpster's actually done a lot for the Discord. He's been pretty damn involved with it. Okay, so I could do Charcoal Pine Resin to start. Oh, that's all I have. Never mind. Rip. Okay. I was thinking of doing one of the bundles after that, but now that I know it's the only thing we got to do that. A 5% read out of your messages? Dude, honestly, I'm not trying to do it on purpose. Maybe it's because you type so many things in such a short time that like I can't see half a page of chat and then I don't scroll up and then you feel like I missed more because you just typed more. And part of the messages are about me missing messages, so it's not actually a message that said anything. Because I saw the wooden hammer thing, and then after that, I didn't see anything else. My greatest apologies. Okay, cool. Short and sweet messages are the way to go. Not necessarily. I mean, like, I wouldn't say limit yourself to not saying what you want to say because you think it's going to be missed, but just like, I could try to catch up and scroll, but by the time I catch up on stuff, there's a bunch of other stuff that I'll miss, so we won't actually really be playing the game at any kind of pace. It'll be stopping more than actually playing at a certain point. If unless I give like the most bland responses to everything. Never misses your messages. Pee-wee, how are you doing? Brazozi, how are you? Welcome. Devourer of Loser Loops. You like not splitting too? Okay. There you go. How can you use Dragon Slayer Axe on SL1? Don't you need 18 strength? Yeah, you need the Knight's Ring. I don't think it's 18 strength. When do I fight Quailag? 2020. Okay, let's level up a little bit. Why not? This might be where like the tiny bits of extra damage I could get would matter. I don't know. Am I fighting Yorm with the broken sword mode guy? I'm just gonna use the Storm Ruler for Yorm, man. Like I did on all the other runs, but for no damage, if I did this with no damage, you could just take the stomp, just because it doesn't count, right? But the problem is that because of how close you are when he stomps, you really don't have any time to see the attack and react most of the time. The stomp is easier to dodge the more feet outward from his actual foot you are, because it travels as like a shockwave that moves. It's not just an instant circle, it's like it actually disperses, so you have like fractions of a second more and more, all the way up to like maybe like half a second more if you're right around the outside of it, because it takes time to actually reach you. So my reaction time is going to be terrible. And you have to literally touch his toes. Like, you have to be on his toes to get him to do the stomp. Or to get the slam, which you need. That's the only way to do it. Cerebral, what's up? How's it going? Okay. Let's not screw this up. This is the part where I'm saying I don't think I could get Red Tear Stone, but if I was going to, it might help the backstab on the jailers. Also, Hornet Ring would help too, but we can't get that. Fortunately, I'm gonna do this. Now, if the backstab doesn't work on the final jailer, I think I might be screwed. I don't know. I shouldn't like that either. I guess, whatever. We'll see what happens. I don't have high hopes for this part, but we'll see. Could be fine. Because we're giving the other one more time to actually catch up right here at this part. There's walls in between all this stuff, so I guess that worked. Nice. Does losing health here mean damage generally? Yeah, that's what I was trying to avoid. I knew that if it didn't do the full amount of damage on the backstab to kill them, that I'd have to kill the third one. Which we were able to do, luckily, but they get I think they get iframes when they stand up immediately, or initially, so I can't swing until like I delay it. And by the time I delay it, the one that's on the bridge around the corner might catch up. But the first one doesn't catch up, which is really cool. We'll see if that might actually not work out the same way next time. I don't know.
So the world might be mended.
How does it work? Clear Sky, you have to be in front of the jailer when they start the attack. Wonder Noob, thank you very much for the sub, man. Enjoy your emotes, enjoy being a skeleton. Also, Joe, what's up? This is the second attempt, technically. Or I guess... No, it's like more than the second attempt because we reset a lot in the beginning yesterday. To get out of the, like, very beginning of the game. And then, once I got out of the beginning of the game, we got halfway through and then got memed on a fire trail that went through a building. Randomly, and then... On this one, this is the first attempt of today, I think. Is it? Oh, no, wait. Wait. There was definitely something that happened, wasn't there? Or maybe there wasn't. Yeah, I think there was. I think I got hit on... I got hit on a dude that, like... At the very beginning, that was on top of... He was, like, beside the tombstone you pick up the first Titanite shard from. That's it. Alright, here's where the complaints are. Oh boy, this is gonna be bad. Slayer is so fucking terrible on this, man. The damage you do to Slayer is silly. Although I had armor on, I think, when I did before, right? So the damage might be a bit better this time, but just this fight's gonna be scary. This is like this final stretch is just so hard, man. For the damage output. All right, let's go. Let's get a little bit more levels. I guess we could do that for the sake of stamina this time, maybe. Definition of insanity, Lorio. What is that? What's your email? I'm suing you for not doing BSS only. Okay. Sounds good. Why not Red Tearstone Ring? I will be using Red Tearstone Ring. But even then, the damage will be pretty rough on Slayer.
Farewell, Ashen One.
I'm gonna get a couple more of these just in case something goes wrong with the fire bombs that we need. I need extra. Can you post the link of the definition? Wait, is it just literally a definition from a dictionary? Some Japanese damage right there with the big cheats, Mackie. If only that was possible on this. Why is the sound broken, Pizzoni? It's an error that happens with the site. It's been happening for, like, I guess a month and a half now for me. Maybe 2 months. Where I'll be listening to somebody streaming, like, particularly their audio will not be incorrect. Like, it'll be fine, but the game they're playing will have music that starts sounding like it's being screwed with and stuff like that. So if you're hearing that, it's just something with the video player. I think you might have to change the type of video player you're using, or just accept that that's how it is. But that's happened to me for a while now, and a lot of people, I think. Reb, what's up? How's it going? You always show up around this point of the run, I feel. Like, anytime you type something in chat, it's like right around this part. Or if I'm at all bosses, it's when I'm in Profane Capital going to Wyvern. Gonna do a wooden hammer run? I don't know, maybe. Is it a good weapon, or is it a terrible weapon? It'd be cool if there was some sort of, like, thing to go with it. Maybe I'll use it in the future. It's pretty bad. How long have I been doing DS3 runs, Snuggle Bunny? I've been playing DS3 since it came out, so... on and off since release. Mostly on. Yeah, this run we started yesterday. Oh man, I'm missing the tiniest bit. Is this really happening, Shorn? I don't know. We'll see. Nothing but hands run? What? What does that even mean? Is DS3 my favorite of the Souls games? Bloodborne's my favorite, but this is my favorite of the three. Alright, now I gotta focus. Have I made a glass cannon build before on this? Not really. Not like a real glass cannon. Damn, dude. Such a garbage damage. You thought the damage was good on that? I mean, it's good enough to do it, but it's not easy though. Remember you doing this run in DS1 memories? Yeah, I did the regular broken sword in DS1. That was pretty scary actually. I'm trying to think of what we need for this. Probably not too much. You're officially a Canadian, Red. Wait, you moved to Canada? Or is that just a joke? Did a no bonfire run on this? No, I've never done that. Okay. Oh, this guy, I don't even fucking know what's gonna happen here. Takes forever to kill. Oh boy. I should have had a buff ready of some sort. We probably need more bundles. Oh, that post. That post was pretty intrusive right there. Probably should have got more endurance for this part. Actually, wait, I could switch back Chloranthy. Okay, that's all of the, some ballsy menuing, yeah. That's definitely all the running areas, damn. Get it in Murica, you promise? Wait, what's happening? Were you the guy that played all the DS Saga without taking damage? No, you're probably thinking of Happy Hob. He did the trilogy no-hit run. Badger, what's up? How's it going, man? The roll after landing is so satisfying. Well, I mean, it needs to work all the time or I'm screwed pretty much. For me, it's more of like just hoping it doesn't screw up. Gray, what's up? How's it going, man? Don't need endurance, I can do anything. I didn't have to level endurance on this, but Archives is pretty hard without having more endurance.
Strength be granted so the world might be mended. So the world might be mended.
Senor, thank you for gifting Ziria resub. Also, Azira, I haven't seen you forever. What's going on? How is life? How are the things? Welcome back. Courtesy of Senorita. But Squillakilla. Squeal with the gifties. I don't know why, but that word bothers me. Gifties. Whoa, look at all the souls you could sell. Wow. It's probably gonna get you 2 damage. I'm gonna sell a lot of stuff. Except for the slab, we don't need to sell that. Okay, I think we're good. Would I do a trilogy no-hit run? Or even Soulsborne no-hit? If not, it's because you don't want to, or it's because Hob did it already. Arceus. There's so many other things I want to do rather than that, man. If I had nothing that I wanted to do, I would have already done it, I think, but I have too many other ideas that have been backed up for a while, including, like, this was one of the things that someone had actually, this wasn't even my idea, this was something someone suggested that I laughed at. So there's just too many things that I'd rather do. I wouldn't be a fan of investing a year into one run. It's kind of, it's cool, like, if you're into that, but I don't personally, all the things I think of that I could have done in that time, in different runs and stuff like that, it would definitely outweigh doing that for me. But if there's another trilogy of games that come out and they're really cool and I like them a lot and it's fresh and I feel like I want to do that, then maybe, but I doubt that's gonna happen. Nicolane, what's up? How are you doing? Okay, we could get like some minor extra decks right here. Maybe I should just go for 50 and then we'll do the rest endurance. And then obviously I got to get the resins too. I forgot to do that. Let's get these. Oh, there's a limited amount of those that you can buy. I didn't even know that. Wow. Okay. That should be good then. Sinat, what's up? How's it going, man? Is this NG Plus or do you pick up Broken Sword after Udex? I picked it up right after Gundyr. Laughed at the idea of the run. Was the kid in middle school that told your joke a little bit louder and everyone laughed? I laughed at the idea. I think everybody would laugh at this idea. This idea is silly, man, but it works apparently. Can be done. I mean, like, I'm just opposed to doing things that are like just not really viable or possible. Like, if something doesn't have like a way to be done, then obviously it's not that I don't think I... Like, if something's possible, I could do it, but like, if it's not possible, then I can't. I'm not going to do an SL1 hit, fists only, no hit. That's not possible. You can't do that. You just can't. I'm sorry. Like, that's why you don't even see some fights SL1 fists only. Not even in the context of a no-hit run, just in the context of you can take hundreds of days in a row trying to just get one attempt that's good and put a video up of it. But like, it's just, there's certain things in this that don't work that way, that have limitations, so... if there wasn't, it would be cool if every boss could just be killed just by being good. But some of them have like restrictions of how fast you have to do it, how much damage you require. In the context of being perfect without getting hit, right? So, but yeah, sure, you could do 80% of the game plus with SL1 fists only, of course. And then you have to think of, is it actually like fun to watch, or would it be fun to attempt? It's possible and it's done, Miklos. Yeah, but it's the SL1 no hit run with all the bosses though. That's what I mean. Like, do you see like a Sage SL1 fists only on YouTube? I've never seen that. Have you seen a Deacon's SL1 fists only? I've never seen that. But maybe for some, maybe it's there. Maybe I missed it. I just don't think that's possible. Got your computer moved to a soundproofish room so you can start building your studio water. Oh, nice, dude. Nice, man. Okay, I didn't set up RTSR, rip. Wonder if I could actually go back. Let's see. I just want to send the lift back down. Can you do a critical with your fists? Yeah, but it's not really like... If you're SL1, it doesn't really do that much damage, because there's no scaling for the fist. Hope to be half as good as you are on Souls. You started playing the trilogy. Unattainable. That's awesome, dude. I hope that you've enjoyed it so far. Thank you, by the way. There are vids on YouTube of SL1 fists only, but not whole runs, single boss vids, each is 50 minutes. Yeah, but is there Sage and Deacons, though? Can you find me a SL1 fists only Sage or Deacons video right now? That's what I mean. I'm pretty sure there's all the bosses you can do SL1 fists only, and then there's some that you can't. That's kind of what I'm getting at. I'm not saying that it's not possible because it's hard. I'm saying it's like there's things that just you can't not get hit on, because you have to kill the boss in a certain way or a certain amount of time if you don't want to get hit. Like, Sage Phase 2, after like 1 minute, you've probably already gotten hit. Now think of how long it would take to kill him with fists only, SL1. That's way longer than 1 minute. It's probably like half an hour of Phase 2. Like 5 enemies appearing in spots you can't predict, doing the attacks of a moveset that is of at least, you know, 4 different attacks minimum per one of the 5 dudes at different times that you can't see all at once. There's no way you're gonna no hit that with SL1 fists only. If you wear armor and you have maximum Estus, that still seems like it's silly, to be honest. Like, even if you could get hit, it seems dumb. And I don't blame anybody for not doing that. It's just not like it's not viable, right? With the mechanics of how the boss works. Alright. Sage fists only, let's see this. Is that SL1 fists only? Oh my god. Okay, so he did get hit, but that's still pretty impressive, though. It's insane. Yeah, he's almost at Estus. Like, he got hit and he embered in the fight too. Probably got hit like over 10 times. That's still nuts. That I respect that a lot. That's insane. I wouldn't try that because I wouldn't really have fun doing that, but that's pretty insane. So yeah, even with armor and Estus, like it's still debatable that most people would be able to do that, but definitely not gonna not get. You're gonna get hit on it. You are. I'm sorry. It's just like you just take like the simple equation of how many things you can't interpret, and then how long you have to endure that in a random setting. And it's just an equation that equals you're gonna get hit at some point. Okay, we're gonna do gold pine resin for princes. I think that might be better. And I'm gonna use the. Is the right eye even worth it? I'm gonna do it. I don't even care. The playtime on this isn't too bad, actually. Even though I kind of did slow down a little bit, it's not too bad. Is this first attempt, Galactus? I think it's the second attempt today, and then I did so many runs that started that ended before Vort yesterday as well. Cinder shouldn't be a problem. I use more of the lightning on him because I feel like that was actually hard. That's going to be harder than Cinder. Well, not that it's actually harder than Cinder, but because I've made more mistakes in recent time on that than Cinder, so that's how I feel about it.
Squillakilla, it was so kind of you to dedicate this no-hit run to me for our 24-month anniversary. Truly the nicest gift a man could ask for. Here's to 24 more. Squillgasm.
Deepon, thank you very much for the 24 months, man. That's nuts. That is super cool, man. Hope you enjoy your remotes and your brand new badge. What music is that? The track is called Lilium. It's Elfin Lad soundtrack. It's Ghibli. I don't think Ghibli made Elfin Lad. Will you do a world's first, Watcher? Is this run a world's first? Maybe. I'm not gonna title it that though. I don't. It's still a no hit run, any percent. But I mean, like, I'm kind of, like, if I do a category that's never been done before, like, if I do all boss, no damage on DS1, that's a world's first. If I do no damage on Bloodborne, that's a world's first. If I do level 4 and no hits, all bosses plus DLC on Bloodborne, that's a world's first. That's 3 potential runs. I don't know if the last one I can do, but I know 2 of those I will be trying to do. So, that would make more sense, because it's not like I'm doing the same amount of content that someone else has done with a different weapon and then saying it's world's first. It's like I actually am doing a concept with a different amount of content, or a different concept, you know, completely. But yeah, this is just like any percent with the broken sword. Even though it's a really it's a crazy weapon to use, it's kind of silly, but that's how I look at it. Camel Bear, thank you for the 16 months in a row. Welcome back, man. No one's done no damage on Bloodborne. Nope. Zero Lenny's gonna sue somebody. You think so? I don't think he's gonna care too much. I don't even know if that was actually Zero Lenny that was here yesterday. But if it was, I appreciate it. But I don't think he's gonna really care that much, man. Like, it could have technically just been someone with that name, unless someone can verify that it's him. But it could have been him. That'd be cool. Did I play DLC on this? No, this isn't a DLC run. World's first, 18 vigor, 23 dex, 16 strength, 13 luck. 1 hit PB coming up first try. Oh man, that'd be kind of crippling on this. El Teru, what's up? You miss mundane. Like the mundane infusion? Crippling. Curve Sword Cinder incoming.
Withdrawn from its vessel. Let strength be granted so the world might be mended. So the world might be mended.
Numbers, thank you for the tier 2, 10 months in a row. Welcome back, man. How are you doing? Ooh, that was a close call at the end, man. Oh, man. Oh, that was pretty bad. That was actually really bad. Oh, boy. V-Sweat, thanks, man.
Spicy.
First try? That was not first try. Not first try. Oh, man. No, that was like really bad in terms of like I was not having fun doing that. That was scary. The range too, like you can't go for as many attacks because you have to like finish
Squills.
swinging
Super
too close to
intense.
him. Even though you have the time of the end, like the actual weapon itself can swing 2 times fast enough, but you can't do it because if you're gonna end up too
You are
close.
number 1 streamer.
Second
Number
one.
1 Simeon. World star. 360 420 swag no scope.
Lordy new, thanks, man. I appreciate it. What now? Broken sword, no damage? No. No, definitely not. All bosses, broken sword? We're not doing all bosses, no hits, broken sword. That's silly.
And Mr. RL time. Me and Mark Ritsu. Me and fucking Mark Ritsu. That's fucking right, I skipped 113. I am a fucking legend. I've never seen a 113 and I never fucking will. 112 baby. Till the day I fucking die.
Committee speedruns? Yeah, we could, but the thing is my game's on current patch, so we're not reverting the patch right now. There's actually a handful of things we could do right now. Thank you very much, V-Sweat, I appreciate it. So
GG Squill, you madman.
Nerm, thanks, man. Is this still your raffle win, Pi? I don't know. I think it is, yeah, it is actually. So you get 1,000 points. Wait, I didn't do that right. Skill points, 1,000, add pi 118. There we go. I think. Wait. No. I think I got it. That's it? Is that not it? Why? Why is it not working? Here, I'm gonna end the credits. Just so it's like not super loud, I guess. I gotta give Pi the points. I didn't do it right. It's skill points 1,000 pi, or no, skill points 1,000 add pi, I think. I feel like that's the right way to do it. Skill points, add 1,000 pi 118. Why is it not working, dude? There's something going on with it. That's so weird. Yeah, this is NG. That was just NG right there. We will not continue to New Game Plus. Was there a bet? I didn't open a bet for that one. Okay, so there's actually multiple things we could do. I'm gonna make a straw poll really quick.